You may have heard that Snapchat still has the best filters, and I have to agree with this. But did you also know it's an excellent way to advertise your business? Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can use Snapchat to grow your business. And before we get started on this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you'll know when my next video goes live. You have some great advertising opportunities available to you in the Snapchat platform. So Snapchat has been around for over 10 years. But some people still consider it a fairly new medium. Well, Snapchat by definition is a video messaging system that allows people to connect with their families and friends around the world. Snapchat has a global audience with a thriving online community that shares conversations, experiences, and lifestyles. And on Snapchat, you can find people using it to communicate, to play games, to entertain, and even keep up on world events. Snapchat even creates their own content with made-for-snap shows, news programs, games, interactive polls, and community-building exercises. It's definitely come a long way from its days of simply being a messaging app. The predominant audience is the millennial and Gen Z audience. Snapchat is an excellent place to have a presence and to start building relationships with those potential customers. And Snapchat offers a couple of different opportunities for businesses to actually connect with their audiences. There's of course the traditional advertising method, where you create an ad and it's simply served to your audience. Snapchat makes this super easy for you with their tool called Instant Create. With Instant Create, they make it very easy for you to define your objective, select your audience, add your creative, add a call to action, and start serving your message, your advertisement, to the audience that's most likely to respond to it. And people on Snapchat are very used to being interactive. They're very used to the mechanisms of tapping on the screen in order to move the pictures forward or backwards, up and even down. This differs with the other social media tools in that the audience is very used to tapping on the screen in order to get an interaction. The ability to interact with various parts of your screen gives this tool an entirely different feeling, and in many ways allows the user to really feel like they are part of the experience rather than just viewing it. This creates a more engaged audience. The same as with your Snapchat ads, you can add various functionality that changes the user experience. And since the expectation on the app is always one of being short, spirited, lively, and colorful clips, it creates the excitement that is needed to really move your audience to action. If you haven't spent any time on Snapchat, now's a good time to set up an account and just get a feel for it. It's definitely one of those things that you have to experience in order to understand it. But the good news for you is that the average Snapchat user has been using the tool for 5 or more years and is fully adept at moving around the screen, interacting, and being able to keep pace with what's going on. This creates an exciting environment with a world of opportunities for advertisers. And the budget for Snapchat advertising works exactly like the other social media tools. You set your budget, you pick your pricing, you set the timing and duration of your ad, and it can really be for as little as $5 a day to start seeing some activity on your ad. It's a great way to test new marketing and test new audiences without breaking the marketing bank. One of the other ways that you can utilize Snapchat for business marketing is to actually become a sponsor on one of their Snapchat created shows. Snapchat creates a host of their own content which is only available on the app. This keeps it fun, exciting, interesting, and enticing for the audience. If you know you can only see it on Snap, you're more likely to come back to Snap several times a day. In fact, the average user on Snap spends more than 30 minutes a day on the tool. In terms of today's attention span, that's a pretty good return. Now, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor on one of their branded programs, you'll have to contact Snapchat directly. There's no online form for it, which of course means you might need a bigger budget, but that doesn't keep it outside the realm of many businesses' advertising opportunities. You just have to be realistic where you're at with your business and your budget. And the third way that you can use Snapchat for advertising is to engage in influencer marketing. Now, this presents itself in two ways. There's of course the celebrity angle. So if you're interested in the celebrity angle, there's plenty of celebrities that are on Snapchat that you could engage for some kind of influencer marketing. And that can take the form of associating themselves with your product, using your product, being a part of your event or your location, or simply talking about your product in some way. One of the great things about Snap is that you have the opportunity to share your snaps in a public story or send them privately to only friends and family. Think about the level of influence that could have. But it's not just celebrity influencers that are available on Snap. Snapchat has built up its own community of well-known, respected, and idolized Snapchatters. Snapchat really offers you a variety of advertising opportunities for your business. If your market is Gen Z and millennials, it's definitely the place you want to be. And Snapchat is always changing and evolving. And this might also be a good place to mention that the other social media tools seem to copy whatever Snapchat is doing. So they must be doing something right. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you'll be notified when my next video goes live.